So, it appears that our big weenie loving dancing queen, Miss Stephanie Bree, is still not happy at me. I can't imagine why. I gave glowing reviews about her expertise on the consumption of big weenies. I gave glowing reviews about her dancing skills, and I very much thought that her explaining why Freddy versus Jason taught her about death, I thought that was very inspiring. But apparently, Stephanie Bree is still upset about me, and is so upset that she is now threatening to send the FBI after me for making a video talking about her loving big weenies and showing off her dancing skills and reading through her blog. There, I yeah, that's what's fucking happening now. Uh, the Screencasters tried to do that to me. They tried to send the FBI and have me thrown in jail and ultimately get the death penalty because I said mean words to them on the internet. And they failed spectacularly. Hence why I'm making this video now and not running in a fucking jail cell. But Stephanie Bree is very keen on making sure that yours truly is thrown in a prison cell. There. So maybe she'll be lucky this time around. Maybe not. Who knows? But if you're like me, you probably thought that the whole mentioning of her cousin accidentally hanging himself with a jump rope on a tree when they were like 5, you thought to yourself there was a bit more to the story. And I like to think that this video here, simply entitled A Sad Story About My Cousin, Content Warning, would shed light on it there. So, it's only 5 minutes long. Let's see what happens. So, there we go. Okay, so here's our queen in all of her glory. There, got hands. Got hands looking like she just finished a shift at the coal mine. There. Looking like she just got off of a shift, as a car mechanic there. And there she is in all of her glory. Got a little bit of acne on the forehead there. Got some acne. That chair that she's sitting on, has definitely seen better days. And Stephanie, honey, you want to show to the world that you're this beautiful woman, but you look like you've been sleeping out on the streets for a couple of days, for about a week, and your hands look like you've been spending a good long while in the coal mines there. Well, what's going on? What's going on there? I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but seriously, girl, seriously, you gotta wash them hands, girl. You gotta wash them hands.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree. Today, this video is going to be a little heavier and a little sadder than you're used to, so I do apologize.
Oh, well, do you have your boxes of tissues ready? I know I do. Okay, because shit's about to get very super serious and very super sad. I hope you're ready.
Thanks for that. I'm going to tell the story about how my cousin passed away when he was about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, give or take. So, I had this cousin.
Stephanie, honey, I know you got acne on the forehead. I know your hands look like you just spent a good long while in the coal mines. Now you're scratching your hair, honey. Do you not have shampoo? Do you not have shampoo in your home there, Steph? Are we gonna have to set up a GoFundMe to get you some shampoo? Because, honey, by the way you're scratching your head, there, your scalp really, really hard, it kind of sounds like you're gonna need some shampoo there.
And this was so long ago, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember his name at all. And I know that's bad, but
You don't remember his name, yet you remember him chasing you around with spiders and that you really wanted him dead. There, okay.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I had a lot of cousins, y'all. I mean, a lot. My uncle, Wayne, had 12 kids. My uncle Walt
Fucking Uncle Lane just couldn't keep it in his pants, man. Sunday football game on the TV? Nah, that's for pussies. I'm gonna be fucking my wife 24/7 until I have myself a mini army of kids. There, that was Uncle Lane there.
had like 8 kids.
Eight
You know,
kids.
my other uncle, well, they all had like 4 or 5 kids plus. Let's just put it that way. I had a lot of fucking cousins. A lot of cousins.
I guess no one I guess no one got around to telling them that babies that you don't have to worry about babies dying of scarlet fever or smallpox or polio. There, I guess someone never got around to telling them the good news that hey. You don't have to really worry about your kids dying these days. Medicine has approved, so you don't need 10, 12, 27 kids now. I guess no one got around to telling them that.
I didn't learn everybody's names. I don't remember everybody's names. But
I love how Stephanie Bree can't clearly afford something like shampoo or, hand soap to wash her fucking hands there, but apparently she's got enough money for ganja. So, that's nice. Or, even save up enough money to get herself a new chair there. Maybe even a razor. But apparently she's got enough money for pot. So,
I do remember this kid. So in the summertime, we used to go to my grandma.
say whatever you want about Gilded Pooh and his whiskey fund. But at least the man has at least the man has the knowledge, the smarts to at least be able to afford to buy himself some fucking hand soap and shampoo there.
House. We'd spend a week at my grandma's house. She lived on a farm. And her brother, who was my great uncle, lived. So he owned the farm, and him and his wife ran the farm, and then my grandma lived on the plot of land next to his, on the same land. But
Okay.
his house was over here, her house was over here. So we used to walk over to my great uncle's house, and he had a trampoline.
Did your great uncle fuck the sheep though? I'm just curious.
We used to jump around on the trampoline, and it was an old raggedy trampoline, very dangerous, by the way. And we used to all jump on the trampoline. And this kid, it was kind of a bully, I'll be honest with you. He knew I was scared of spiders, so he used to go into the woods and find spiders and then, like, dangle them in front of me or chase me with them or throw them at me. And one day,
Really puffing on that blunt hard, aren't you, Stephanie? Again, apparently you don't have enough money for shampoo. You don't have enough money to get some hand soap to wash your hands there. You don't have enough money for maybe some acne cream. You certainly don't have enough money to get yourself a new chair. But apparently you got enough money to be puffing on a blunt 24/7. So,
I was on the trampoline, and he put a spider on the edge of the trampoline, so I was stuck on the trampoline. I couldn't get off because I couldn't get past the spider.
okay, so what was it netted off? Was it one of those trampolines where there's a big net around so you don't fall off? Or was it like a traditional trampoline where there's no net? Because, like, you could have easily just rolled away to, like, one side and then try to, climb down from there. Like, come on.
And I was crying my eyes out. I was begging him to just get rid of the spider.
Of course you were.
And when he wouldn't do it, I said, "You're an idiot," and other bad words. And I said, "I wish you
Oh, you definitely owned him there, buddy.
were dead."
Be careful what you wish for.
And I just, like, I I hated him in that moment. I wanted him dead. Summer ends, we go back to school, and then my mom comes into my bedroom and says, "Hey, I have some bad news." And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like 6 years old, maybe 7. He was like, well, maybe 6 or 7. I guess I was 7. I guess he would have been 6 or 7. I guess. Anyways, she tells me, your cousin, he's dead. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, he was climbing a tree, and he was playing with a jump rope, and he fell, and the rope got tangled around his neck and the branch and broke his neck, and he hanged himself and died. And I was just like I had just, like, a few weeks ago maybe, wished he was dead. The last time
And your wish was granted, so now you got to live with that.
I saw him, and then he was dead. And that really fucked me up for a while. You know, partially because, you know, it was my cousin. He was kind of a jerk and a bully, I'm not going to lie. But he was still my cousin. We did.
Yeah, he was my cousin. I mean, sure, he was a jerk and a bully, and he traumatized me with spiders. And I did wish on more than one occasion that he would die, but he was still my cousin, you know.
Played games together, you know. And it was just like, oh wow, that sucks, you know.
Oh, wow, that sucks. No, oh my god, I can't believe he's dead. Or, oh, wow, you know, we always didn't get along, but he was such a nice kid when we did get along. Just, oh no, it sucks. What are you gonna do? You know, that's life. Why should I fucking care? I'm 7 years old. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta watch Jason Voorhees run around. I gotta watch Jason Voorhees run around killing horny teenagers. Okay, goodbye, Mom. That sucks. Well, it sucks to be you.
I asked my mom to not let me go to the funeral, make me go to the funeral, and she agreed. She's like, no, you don't have to go if you don't want to. And I didn't.
Yeah, you know. Why not? Don't go to the funeral of the cousin you wish death upon. Brilliant.
Go to his funeral because I didn't want to see him.
Even in death, she didn't want anything to do with his ass. Thanksgivings at the Stephanie Bree house must be very interesting, to say the least.
Now, you all know I am a pagan. I'm a witch. I've been into witchcraft.
Of course you're a fucking pagan. Of course you're a fucking pagan. I knew that you were either a pagan or a Satanist. It just clicked in my mind the first time I saw you. It's like, this bitch is definitely a pagan or a Wiccan or a Satanist. There.
Basically my whole life, off and on. So at the time I kind of thought, no, I didn't do any spells or any prayers or anything for him to die. I just, like, basically wished he was dead. And then he...
Well, Stephanie the Witch there, it looks like your little wish for your cousin to die, panned out. You know, I think Stephanie here really does have magical power, so you better watch out. Okay? You better watch out. You better not make Stephanie here upset, or she's gonna turn you into a frog. Like, I would not be surprised if by this time tomorrow, I'm gonna turn into a frog, or I'm gonna be I don't know, a snail. There, snail, termite, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But I think the days of me being human are coming to an end, especially with Stephanie the Wiccan on the warpath now.
Died, and in my little 6 or 7 year old brain, I thought that I killed him because I wished he...
You did, and now you have to live with it.
Had died. And that really, messed me up for a while.
Well, it's not like you were already messed up to begin with.
Anyways, I just wanted to share that story for anyone that's interested in
Merry Christmas.
a personal story from my childhood. I don't know what else to say, so, you know.
I know what to say there. I would highly recommend you getting a razor because you definitely need one, honey.
I mean, at this point, it was almost 30 years ago, so, like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. So, I guess, be careful what you wish for.
Wasn't that just something? Yeah. Be careful what you wish for. There is the moral of the story, I guess. Another moral of the story is don't get Stephanie the Wiccan upset. Otherwise, she's gonna cast magical spells on you, and you're probably gonna die within a few weeks. There. Our girl's just like the girl from The Ring, Samara. I think that's what her name was. You watch the fucking tape and then you die within a week. I think that's what's gonna happen to me. You piss off Stephanie, and then a few weeks later, you're in the morgue. You're in the county morgue. So, again, don't be pissing off Stephanie Bree now. But if you do, you better have your affairs in order, because there's a very, very good chance you're gonna meet your maker. And it's all gonna be because of Stephanie.